wait for the reference.
Read it.
I'll read it from the actual source.
Oh my god. Okay, here. Let me give you this. This is Ramban. Let me get it. Okay, here it is. I'm giving you it from Safaria. I'm giving it from Safaria. Here is Safaria. Shut your mouth. Here it is.
Okay, then send me the damn link.
I sent it. This is Ramban Nachmanides' commentary. Read it.
Oh, you said you sent it? Let's see.
Read it.
There we go. I like this.
Read it. Read the verse I put in the chat. Why are you scared? Why are you like your father the devil? Read it. Read it. You're like your father the devil. Read it. Read read his commentary.
1 second here. Let me get this. So.
Read his commentary, please. Read it. Do I have to read it for you because you're too scared to read it? Like you can't read it?
Nigga, I'm on the app. I'm on the website.
Oh my god, dude. Man, this guy's crazy. Please just read it, man.
This is for Genesis 46. Alright, let me read it real quick. Because you're very impatient. So. Alright, it says, Heaven forbid that the divine presence or the glory created for the occasion be anything except the glorious divine name. Blessed be he, as a rabbi has expressed himself here, and in many chapters of this book. What's the book? Thus, on Oklinos, translated the expression, if thy face go not, as if thy divine presence go not among us. Now, other than glorious divine name, blessed be he. Moses did not want a special glory created to go with him, since the Holy One, blessed be he, had already told him, behold, my angel shall go before thee. Okay, what's up? Yeah, so if you go to the, so it says that he's the glorious divine name. So what is God? It's his divine name. If we go to the Hebrew, it says that heaven forbid that the divine presence or the glory created for the occasion be anything except the glorious Holy One, blessed be he. I can go to the Hebrew and show you that the divine name means the Holy One. Do you even know what you're answering?
Yes, I'm showing you this is Nachmanides. He says, yes. So I'm showing you that the divine presence or the glory is nothing other than the glorious divine name, blessed be he. So it's the Holy One.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna ask you a simple question about Genesis.
So wait. So I showed you Nachmanides. He believes that the Holy One. He believes that the divine presence is the Holy One, right? Do you agree with this?
He's saying that he believes that the divine presence is the one God. Okay.
Okay. Whoa. So you've just contradicted yourself. So the Shekinah which dwelled in the burning bush, which was the angel of the Lord. You're telling me that the angel of the Lord's God?
No, he's not saying.
Yes, the angel is his presence. The angel. Hold on. The angel is his presence. Go to Isaiah 63 verse 9. Read this. Read it. Isaiah 63 verse 9.
It doesn't identify the angel.
Yes, it does. It is. Yes, it says that the angel of the Lord is his presence. Read it. In all their affliction, he was afflicted.
No. How come? Hold on. How come in Genesis 18 it mentions
read it.
3 men?
No. You're going away from the topic. The angel is his. The angel is his face. The angel is his face. Right?
You don't actually shut up.
Read this. In all their affliction, he was afflicted, and the angel of his presence saved them. The angel of his face. Presence means panim, which is face. In Hebrew, presence means face. So it's panim. I gotta get you this cover. So do you agree now that the angel is his face, his presence, which means that he's uncreated and he's the Holy One, blessed be he?
No, nigga. Not even close.
Explain why. Give me your reason why.
Okay, I'll tell you why with a quote.
No. Tell me. Yeah, give me Nachmanides, but tell me why that the angel isn't the divine presence. Tell me why he isn't the Holy One, blessed be he. Because Nachmanides says he is.
Because you can refer to multiple passages in the same book. Go to Genesis 18 and read it. 3 angels that are identified as men are mediators in God's divine presence, right? They're mediators for God. God's presence, right, is felt by him sending angels because he physically cannot be there, right? God is not physical or can be seen, so he sends angels that can be, right, to mediate a message or a revelation to the people. Okay. The same thing applies to Genesis 46.
No, it doesn't. So no, I'm showing you that your analogy doesn't work here because Nachmanides is saying that divine presence, which is the agent, which is the messenger, that divine presence, who is the face of God, is the Holy One. This is what Nachmanides says. Why are you going to Genesis 18? Why are you doing that? I'm showing you that a scholar, a Jewish sage, interprets the Shekinah being the Holy One, blessed be he. I showed you this. Okay? So can you agree right now? Can you concede, because you've been refuted on this, can you concede to me, honestly, that the angel of the Lord, according to Nachmanides, is the divine presence, and therefore he's the Holy One?
Yes, but he's not God.
Thank you. Wait. No, he believes he's the Holy One. Who is the Holy One in Jewish writings?
He doesn't believe he's God.
Who is the Who is the Who is the Holy One? Who is the Holy One according to writings? Who is the Holy One?
Oh, hold on. I have to quote you this from Nachmanides real quick. Yeah. One second.
Who is the Holy One? Who is the Holy One?
I have to ask you a quick question. Hold on.
Wait, who is the Holy? Wait, no. First, wait.
Nigga, shut up.
Who is the Holy One? Who is the Holy One in Jewish tradition? Who is the Holy One in Jewish tradition? Wait, who is the Holy One in Jewish tradition? Because he's equating the
prophets are considered holy.
No, they're not. Show me where the prophets are called the Holy One. Show me that in the Hebrew Bible. Show me that.
No,
you made an assertion.
You made an assertion. They're considered holy.
No, they're not considered the Holy One. They're not considered the Holy One. Definite article. They're not called the Holy One. Show me in the Hebrew Bible, because you made a claim. Once again, it's another fallacious claim. Show me where a prophet or Michael or Gabriel is called the Holy One. Blessed be He. Show me that from the Hebrew Bible.
Nigga, shut up. Stop
You made a claim. You made a claim. Answer that.
Answer my question.
No, you're making. I'll answer your claim, but you're making erroneous errors. You're making fallacious reasoning. You're making fallacious reasoning. You just said something and you took it straight out of context. You said that people in the Hebrew Bible are called the Holy One. Blessed be He. Show me that. You made an assertion. Prove it. Go. Give me some scholars who say that Moses is called the Holy One. Give me scholars.
Open up 2 Kings, bro.
Second Kings. Where is he called the Holy One verbatim?
Solomon is literally called the Holy One. He's called King of Kings. He's given that title, dumbass. He's called the Holy One, nigga.
So he's called the Holy One?
I'm gonna have you read 2 Kings to figure it out.
Okay, give me the verse.
Nigga, no. I want you to read the whole chapter.
Give me the verse.
No, nigga.
Give me the verse. Where is the verse in the chapter? Where is the verse in the chapter? Give me the verse in 1 Kings. Give me the verse. Give me the verse, because you said it's in 1 Kings. Right, give me the verse. I'm not going to read the whole chapter with you, because I don't have time to read the whole chapter with you. Give me the verse in the chapter. Give me the verse in the chapter which you think makes your case. Give me the verse in 1 Kings. You said it's 1 Kings. Is this another erroneous error that you've made? Have you made another error? When you upload this, you're going to be embarrassing yourself. Show me in 1 Kings chapter 8 where he's called the Holy One, blessed be He. Show me this. I'm not going to let your erroneous interpretations fly out the window. I'm going to answer them, because if you bring up fallacious reasonings, I have to answer them. I'm sorry, but I want to pin you down on this. And I want proof of what you're saying. So show me in 1 Kings chapter 8, that's what you said, where Solomon's called the Holy One, blessed be He. Show me where Solomon's called the Holy One, blessed be He. Show me that. You made a claim, so show me where Solomon is called the Holy One, blessed be He. Show me that. Hello, servant. You're still here. Show me that. Servant. Servant.
Give me 1 second. Make the quotes real quick. Okay. Let me see where this starts from. Okay, here we go. Alright, I'll start here. Okay. This is Giza Vermes, Christian Beginnings, from Nazareth to Nicaea, from 30 AD to 325. This is what he says. The Old Testament, without the theological innovations of Paul and the Gospel writers, does not explicitly support the Christian claim that Jesus fulfilled its messianic prophecies. The reinterpretation of passages such as Isaiah 7, Psalms 22, required significant reworking of the original context. Okay. Bart Ehrman, Jesus, apocalyptic prophet of a new millennium. The Hebrew Bible was never intended as a blueprint for Christian theology. The reinterpretation of its texts, such as Isaiah 53 and Daniel 7, reflects a later Christianized perspective that often diverges from original Jewish understanding. Hence what I told you. Every scholar agrees with this. Let me say another one. James D. Tabor, Paul and Jesus, How the Apostle Transformed Christianity. Without Paul's reinterpretation of the Hebrew Bible, that's what you believe right now, is Paul's reinterpretation. Christianity as we know it would not exist. The Old Testament alone does not contain the framework for key Christian doctrines, such as the divinity of Jesus or the atonement. Okay, I'm going to bring you one more. This is the last one. This is John Dominic Crossan, The Birth of Christianity. Christianity's foundations lies not in the Hebrew Bible alone, but in the radical reinterpretation through the life and teachings of Jesus as understood by his followers. The Old Testament in isolation lacks the essential narrative of the death and resurrection and of a divine Messiah. Okay, all of this together, I just cited you 5 key prominent scholars of the West. Every other scholar that specializes in this historical Judaism, ancient Judaism field, agrees in this conclusion. That's their conclusion. Their methodology is all the same, and they come to the same conclusion. You're citing me secular idiots, right, who interpret their own personal belief into the text, and they go against the Western and secular consensus. Okay, continue. Go ahead.
So can I speak now? Are you there?
Go ahead.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll appeal to the Jewish sages to answer my point. All right. So you mentioned many things, right? You mentioned Isaiah 7, Isaiah 53, Daniel 7 and Psalm 22. Let me answer each of these.
Judges 13 as well.
Let me answer each of these chapters, right? Okay, Psalm 22. You said that this is never referred to as about the Messiah, right? Being pierced. That's what you said.
Nigga,
Wait. No. Let me answer you. Let me answer you. I'm answering Bart Ehrman. Okay, Psalm 22. Have you ever heard of the Pesik? Have you ever answered? Hold on. Let me answer. You brought up so much stuff. I need to answer them. So Psalm 22. Do you know that? No, hold on. You know what the Pesik Rabati says about Psalm 22? The Psalm 22.
Bullis, you don't know how to debate, dude.
I'm sure. No. So that Bart Ehrman, you gave me Bart Ehrman, right? And you said that no Jew believed about this. They never believed about the Christological doctrines. Yes, you gave me Bart Ehrman. Okay, but guess what? So many of the Jewish sages refute Bart Ehrman. For example, Psalm 22. The Jewish sages said that the Pesik Rabati, in Pesik Rabati, you don't even know what that is, but let me explain it to you off the top of my head. Pesik Rabati is in the Talmud, and it discusses how the suffering servant, the Messiah, was before creation, before the 6 days of creation, with God, and he was citing Psalm 22 to the Father, right? And what
That's
God...
false.
It's not false. Do you want me to show you?
Okay.
No. Let me show you Pesik Rabati, because you said it's false. So let me catch you on that, because you don't know what you're talking about.
Jews don't believe this.
Yes, they do.
The majority of Jews don't believe this.
Let me give you the Pesik Rabati. Calm down. All right. And I'm going through Daniel 7 and all your points. Right. Let me do it. Right. Give me time.
I never even brought these up.
Give me time.
Nigga, you're answering something I didn't even bring up. I just quoted a scholar.
Give me time, right? Let me get some.
I'm not gonna
get me time to
something
answer your points. Give me your time. Give me the time to answer your points. This is in the Pesik Rabati, right? This is Pesik Rabati, chapter 20, and this is in the Midrash, chapter 36, verse 2. Read this for me. Read this, and I'll go through every point.
Authority.
Yes, it is. It's an authority. It's in the Midrash, you idiot.
Bro,
No, let me read it.
Okay,
Let me read it. 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 Please let me read it. Let me read it. You said that verse, that chapter, that book from Bart Ehrman, you said, and Bart Ehrman said that this is an invention by Christians. This is what Bart Ehrman said. No, it's not. It's not. Let me read Pesik Rabati. Okay, so during the 7-year period preceding the coming of the Son of David, iron beams will be brought low and loaded upon the neck of the Messiah's body, and he will be bent low. Then he will cry and weep. His voice will rise to the very height of heaven, and he will say to God, Master of the universe, how much can my strength endure? How much can my spirit endure? How much my breath before it ceases? How much can my limbs suffer? Am I not flesh and blood? During the ordeal of the Son of David, the Holy One, blessed be he, will say to the Messiah, Ephraim, my true Messiah, long ago, ever since the 6 days of creation, you did put this ordeal upon yourself. At the moment, your pain is like my pain. So, according to this Pesik Rabati passage, the Messiah was pre-existent. He already existed before the world was created. And he's citing Psalm 22 to the Father. He existed before the world was created, with the Father. Okay? So this shows you that the Messiah was pre-existent. Isaiah 53. Let me go through Isaiah 53 and bury you there. Alright, let me do it. This is in the Midrash, Tractate Sanhedrin of the Babylonian Talmud, right? This is it, right? This is it. This is talking about, I'll give you 3 different passages, right? I'll give you at least 4. I'll give you 4, dude. I'll give you 4. Let me do it, right? Here, read this. Read this. Midrash Koinen. Let me read this, right? Midrash Koinen is discussing, Isaiah 53 puts the following words in the mouth of Elijah the prophet. Thus says the Messiah, endure the sufferings and the sentence your master, who makes you suffer because of the sin of Israel. Thus it is written, he was wounded because of our transgressions. He was crushed because of our iniquities, until the time the end comes. Tractate Sanhedrin in the Babylonian Talmud, 98b. Writes about the name of the Messiah. His name is the leper scholar, as it is written, surely he has borne our griefs, and he's carried our sorrows, yet we esteem him like a leper, smitten of God and afflicted. In Midrash Tanhuna, it says, Rabbi Nachman says, it speaks of no one but the Messiah, the son of David, of whom it is said, here a man called the plant, and Jonathan translated it, the Messiah, this means the Messiah, and it is rightly said, the man of sorrows, acquainted with grief. This is the Messiah. Midrash Shemio says this about Isaiah 53, the suffering was divided into 3 parts, one for the generation of patriarchs, one for the generation of Shemad, and one for the King Messiah. You've been refuted on Isaiah 53. They believe that the Isaiah 53 was about the Messiah. In ancient rabbinic Judaism, the ancient sages believed that the Isaiah 53, the suffering servant, was the Messiah. It was only until Rashi, if you can look at this, if you disagree with me, you can look at this. Rashi was the one who came with the consensus. He began the consensus that the suffering servant was the nation of Israel. Let me even decimate you on Daniel 7. Daniel 7, Rashi himself believes that Daniel 7 is the Messiah riding on the clouds of heaven, the son of David. Right? Isaiah 7, let me bury you on this as well. Isaiah 7. Go to Isaiah 7 and read Rashi's interpretation of this verse. What does he say? He says that this refers to a young girl, Isaiah 7:14, the virgin who conceives and bears a son, the young woman who conceives and bears a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel. Rashi says that this refers to a young girl who is incapable of having birth, yet she has birth. Okay? So he's a virgin, according to Rashi. Right? So I've buried you on every single point you brought. Right?
Earth to me, it's not with a word to me. Hell gon' burn like third degree. If you know your history, Jesus paid that purse for me.